The human heart craves to feel valuable. It's as if this is the deepest intrinsic craving of the human heart. It seems to drive most of the things that we do in life. And it seems that the things that we find value in often are the assets that we have. It might be our popularity, it might be beauty or a job status. And that through these things we gain a sense of value and furthermore even a sense of identity through it. And sometimes we feel that if we didn't have those certain things, that we'd feel a complete loss of identity. The essence of who we are comes under question. It's like in a song called Creep by Radiohead. They bring out the point and says, I want a perfect body, I want a perfect soul, I wish I was special. But I'm a creep and I'm a weirdo, what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. That lack of belonging and it seems to stem from feeling that we just don't have what it takes in this world. We find that we can't be the people that we want to be in this world. We don't look the way we want to look. We don't have the skills and the talents that we wish we'd have, and so we escape our reality and step into somebody else's reality. In our imagination, it seems that the media really caters to this craving, and it becomes as a narcotic, numbing the pain and the worthlessness, and just an escape into a new reality. We find ourselves daydreaming about doing big, amazing things, and it's to kill that sense of loneliness, that worthlessness. The world is often just so cruel, and we're told that unless we've got what it takes, then we're just worthless. I guess that many people are familiar with the feelings of feeling like, oh, I'm just too fat, I don't like the way I look, I'm ugly, I'm stupid. Might even be, I don't like the way my nose looks, my ears, something. And we find ourselves constantly thinking about those certain things because we find value in them, and we find a sense of who we are in those things, or in the fact that we don't have those things, and that loss of identity is such a painful thing. And it seems that the world tells us how much we're worth. It seems that sometimes we allow people that we don't even respect to place a value on us, and then we carry that estimation of who we are through our life. It seems that however much we ever achieve, there's still that emptiness. And in those still and quiet moments when we find ourselves longing for something more than this world can give us, we recognize in our heart of hearts the voice of God speaking to us, saying, you were made for more than this. That deeper craving that exists. And so the question is, where can we find the true identity? Where can we find true value? And you can find that looking at a child reveals some amazing mysteries. That you watch a mother speak those tender words to a little baby child, and you see that from day one it has this desire and craving to feel that sense of value. And you watch that father put his arms around his little child. And this relationship with the father becomes so instrumental with the way that child understands himself and the world around them. And you'll find that even the little girl, she puts on a little pink dress and she runs through the corridor, and she desperately wants to show somebody because she loves the way she feels when she's around him. She just feels so secure around Dad. And if this relationship with the father is ever broken, that child loses something. The child not only loses a father, but loses a sense of value, a source of security. And the child will do anything to reclaim that. And will search in so many different areas just to find that sense of security. And this same little girl develops into a teenager, and she feels that void, she feels that emptiness, and she so wants to reclaim what's been lost. And she finds that she gets that attention from the way the guys treat her, and she gets that sense of emptiness fulfilled, even in a one-night stand. For a fleeting moment, she feels valuable. And yet it's taken away, and it's not lasting, so she chases for the next hit. And it seems like sometimes we search all our life for something where it never was. The world is just searching constantly in this massive rat race to find value and security, but it seems like it's not in this world. It's a craving for a father, a true father, our Creator. He loves like no other loves. And he just thinks differently to the way people think in this world, that there's no competition anymore. It just steps down to the fact that you are a child, a precious and beloved child of God. And as a child, you never ever have to justify your existence. You should never ever have to feel that way. And I believe that God is speaking a very special message to every girl, to every woman. And he speaks it individually in that gentle, deep voice. And he says, "You are my daughter. You are my precious daughter. You are amazing." And just to hear these words from your Father say, I think that you are so beautiful. I find you captivating. You take my breath away. I love your unique personality, what makes you you. And to the boys, the men, he says something very special, the words that a son has always been longing to hear, the words that will counter all the negative things, the wounds that have been laid on us through life. And that is, "You are my son. I'm proud of you." Just to hear those words and to recognize that God feels that way about you as his son. To hear him say those words, "I respect you, my son." And God just becomes so irresistible. He loves like nobody else has ever loved before. And the question is, will you accept God as your Father, as a source of value? And it may mean trading in those things which you once found value in. And he says, will you find value in me alone? Let me make you feel truly special and like you're worth something.